Hi there. In this lesson, we are covering surface area of rectangular and triangular prisms. First of all, what is a prism? A prism is a 3D shape which, if you slice it, you will get the same shape and the same size. For example, this is an example of a rectangular prism. If I keep slicing that along this, I'm going always to have this rectangle. That's why we call it a rectangular prism. So no matter where I am, I'm going to have that rectangle when I am slicing it. So for instance, if I'm slicing it here, I will get the same rectangle that I had before. That rectangle will be, when I'm slicing, I'm going to get here. That's the same as this rectangle, and so on. Here we have a triangular prism on the other hand. If I slice it, I'm going to get this rectangle throughout if I go along this axis. So for example, if I slice it here, I'm going to get this shape, which is the same as this rectangle. Sorry, this triangle. So regardless where I am slicing it, I will get all the way this triangle. And that's why we call it a prism. So a prism is a 3D shape that if you keep slicing along an axis, you are going to get the same shape and the same size. All right, that's the definition of a prism. In this lesson, as we said, we are looking at the surface area. What does surface area mean? Surface area means find the area of all of the faces and add them up. For example, if I want to do it here, I have 6 faces, all of them are rectangles. So I need to find the areas of them and then add them up. If I'm finding the surface area of this, I've got 5 faces. One is this front triangle, one is at the back, one is this side rectangle, one is on the left side rectangle, and the other one is the bottom rectangle. So 5 faces altogether. We can also make nets of 3D shapes. A net of a 3D shape is when you cut it open and make it a flat shape out of that. So for example, if I fold this shape and put them next to each other, I'm going to have a rectangular prism. So if I fold along this at 90 degrees, along this at 90 degrees, and along this at 90 degrees, this edge will come to this edge, and that will form a rectangular prism, and these two will be the two ends after I bend them by 90 degrees, and that will be like a full box. Or similarly here, that's the triangular prism. If I fold this by about 60 degrees and I fold this 60 degrees inward, so these two edges meet, then I fold this in by 90 degrees and I fold this face in by 90 degrees, I'm going to have a 3D shape which is in the form of a triangular prism. So why is that good? Because we can cut them off from flat surfaces and fold them to make 3D shapes. Also, this method can be used to find the surface area of each shape. As you can see in a rectangular prism, I have 6 different rectangles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6. And in a triangular prism, I have 5 different faces, 3 rectangles and 2 triangles. Now let's look at some examples. Example 1, find the area of the given net. So this is a net they are given to me. I want to find its area. Again, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rectangles. This rectangle is the same as this rectangle, and this rectangle is the same as this rectangle, and this rectangle is the same as this rectangle. How do I know that? This is 5 centimeters, so all of them are 5. 5, 5, 5, 5, and 5. And then these two dashes here and here means they are the same, and this also has got 2 dashes, so they are equal in length. Whatever length this is the same as that, which is the same as that, which is 3 centimeters. So all of these are 3 centimeters. All of these ones with 1 dash are 2 centimeters, 2 centimeters, 2 centimeters, and so on. All right. Now, if I fold this again 90 degrees in, and I fold this 90 degrees, and this 90 degrees, this edge will come to this edge. Then if I fold this by 90 degrees in, and this by 90 degrees in, so this will be a full box. So we want to find surface area, means you got to find the area of each rectangle and add them up. So if I call this area 1, this side is 2 because this is the same as that, and this side is 5. So area 1 is 5 times 2. To find the area of a rectangle, you need to times the sides. 5 times 2 gives me 10. So the area 1 is 10 square centimeters. So that means that this area is also 10 square centimeters, because this and this are the same shape. And area 2, which is this small rectangle, is 2 by this, which is 3. So 2 times 3, 6. So 6 square centimeters is the area of that. And I have 2 of this one and this one. And area 3 is this side, which is 5, times this side, which is 3. 3 times 5 or 5 times 3 is 15. 15 square centimeters. Now, I've got all different areas. I got to double them because there are 2 of this one and this one. There are 2 of this one and this one. And there are 2 of this face and this face. So then 2 times A2 plus 2 times A1 plus 2 times A3. And we find already each of them. So 2 times 10 plus 2 times 6 plus 2 times 15. That gives me 62 square centimeters. Let's look at the net of a triangular prism. Here we have this triangular prism, and we want to find its surface area. As you can see, you have 3 rectangles and 2 triangles. If I call this area 1, this also will be area 1, and this will be area 1. How do we know that? All of them are 12 in length. And this is 4 centimeters, and here I've got this dash, and I've got the same dash here. That means that's also 4, and I've got this dash here. That means this is also 4. So all of them are rectangles of the size 12 by 4. So to find area 1, I times 12 by 4, I get 48. Area 2 is this, area 1 is this, and I've got 3 of them. So this is also equal to area 1, and this is also equal to area 1. Then area 2 is the area of this triangle. To find the area of a triangle, we times half times base times height. That is the height, which is 3, and that's the base, which is the same as this, which is 4, because they have got, both of them have got 1 dash. So 4. So area of a triangle is half times base times height. So half times base, which is 4, times height, which has been given here, which is 3. So half times 4 times 3 gives me 6. Now I've got 2 of these triangles, so I double this area, 2 times A2, and I've got 3 of these rectangles, so plus 3 times A1. But A1 we already found it is 48. So 3 times 48. And A2, which is the area of the triangle, we found it and we have 2 of them, so 2 times 6. And you add them up and you end up with 156 square centimeters. Square meters. That is the surface area of this triangular prism. Next one, we have again a triangular prism, but this time around we don't have the net, we have the actual triangular prism itself. We want to find the surface area. We have this area of the top, which is a triangle, and at the bottom there is the same triangle. So if I can find one of them and double them, then I've got this one and this one together. Now, area of a triangle is half times base times height. Because this is 90 degrees here, I can take this as height and this as base. So it's going to be then half times 12 times 5. That will give me the area of this top triangle, which is 60. And for the area of the front, this is the front face, this one. This is our front face, and it's a rectangle. So this side is 13, and this side is 15. So that's going to be 13 times 15 for the front. 13 times 15 gives me 195. So we have this rectangle, and all rectangles here are different. Then we have area of the right face. This is the right face, this one. This is the right face. So it's a rectangle again, times them 5 times 15. That gives you 75. Then we have area of the left face. This is the left face. This area is the left face. So that's going to be 12 times by this, which is the same as this, which is the same as the 15. So 12 times by 15. That gives you the left face. 12 times 15 is 180. Now we add all of them up. So I'm timesing 60 by 2 because this triangle and this triangle are the same. So this was 60. So to include that 2, I double it. So 2 times 60. But the other rectangles are different. We got to add them separately. So 2 times 60 plus area of the front face, which was 195, plus area of the right face, which was 75, plus area of the left face, which was 180. If you add all of them up, you get 570 square millimeters. That is how we found the surface area of a triangular prism. That's all we have for this lesson. Thank you for your attention.